Hi, this is James from tracingmac.co.uk, and we're just going to do a very quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which is rather exciting. So, taking the lid off the box, we have the actual device there on top. We'll come back to that in just a second. We get some paperwork, which is our quick start guide. We have this. I've just got our specifications, that sort of thing, and then we have a warranty as well, which is all perfectly normal. Then under this flap we have our sync charge cable, which is USB to micro USB. We have our wall plug, and this bit goes in there like so. So this is obviously can be used throughout the world with different plug versions, and the sync charge cable goes in there. We then get our monster battery, and this is a 3100 milliamp hour, so plenty of juice in that one. And then we've got some headphones, and these are these look pretty decent quality actually. So there is a in-ear button with a I would imagine it's a forward and back, a volume up and down, and a play pause button as well. And the actual earbuds themselves are quite glorious. They're the in-ear variety with the rubber earbuds, and you also get some additional different sizes as well, so they look very nice. So let's have a look at the actual device, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to power this up, and while this powers up, I'm just going to quickly take 5 and put the SIM card in there. And oh no, I won't. I'll do it. Let's just do it live. Cobblers to it. We'll do that now. So if we take the back cover off, you'll see the SIM card slot just there. So it's a micro SIM that goes in there actually, and I've dropped it. That slots in there like so, clicks into place. There's also space for micro SD card, and then the battery goes in there, and then the whole thing clips together. Like so. Looking good. So let's boot this this baby on. I've actually cheated a little bit. I've actually just cut the video, and I've already been through the setup process and signed into my Google account just to save time. But actually looking around the device itself, we've got the volume up and down controls on the left hand side. Over on the right we've got the screen on off button. On the top we've got our 3.5mm headset jack. Back cover's not clipped together properly. There it is. And on the bottom we've got our micro USB port, a little hole for the microphone, and we've also got our S Pen there. We mustn't forget the S Pen. Over on the back we've got our 8 megapixel camera lens, camera flash, and the speaker grill at the bottom. And on the front it's a typical looking Samsung Galaxy Note. It also looks very much like the Samsung Galaxy S3. So screen wise, it's a 5.5 HD Super AMOLED 1280 by 780. In terms of dimensions, it's 151.1 millimeters in height, 80.5 in length, and 9.4 in depth, and it's fairly heavy at 182 grams, but it doesn't really feel as heavy as it is because of the pure size of this thing. The only other thing I've got to compare it to hand is a BlackBerry Bold 9900, and as you can see, it absolutely dwarfs it. Absolutely dwarfs it. Anyway, so in terms of models, this thing comes in 3 varieties. You've got the 16 to 32 or 64GB model, and obviously each of those, even if you go for the 16, it's all expandable by micro SD card. So there's plenty of storage space. But if we have a look at a few of its features just quickly, one nice thing is when you do actually pull out the S Pen, oops, I've clicked the weather thing there by accident, which I didn't mean to do. But when you do pull out the S Pen, it knows you want to pull out the S Pen, and it opens up some S Pen application type stuff. So if we can go straight into doing a note if we want to, and you can see we can write on the screen. We can change the font size and colours and stuff like that. I'm not very good at drawing, so I'm not going to bore you too much, but there's plenty of stuff you can do here, including an eraser. But I think with the S Pen, the things you can do with it are fairly unlimited, to be honest with you. And also, because you've got the button on the S Pen as well, I think you can, if you hold that, and you can actually take a screenshot of your work and it saves it to your clipboard, which is pretty cool. So just looking at the actual features that we get on the device, obviously from the home screen, or the lock screen should I say, you've got some shortcuts at the bottom. You can open any of these just by grabbing hold of them and swiping them open, like so. And then to normally unlock the screen, it's just a standard screen swipe. The interface, obviously TouchWiz, made up of 7 home screens. You've got notifications at the top, you've got shortcuts to various things as well. I've turned the screen brightness up full blast for you. And then diving into the menu, you can see we've got the all-share calculator camera. We'll have a quick look at the camera, and again, the only thing I've got to take a photograph of is my BlackBerry, I'm afraid, so we'll... But it takes photographs really quickly, which is nice. We can obviously jump straight into the video camera using the widget at the top right hand side, and then we've got our settings down the left hand side, which is all fairly standard Samsung stuff. Jumping back into the menu, we've got chat on, which is the instant messaging client. We've got the clock, contacts, download, Dropbox, email, Flipboard is preloaded, FM radio, we've got the gallery, and again, here we can see the screenshots that I've taken. And one nice thing about using the S Pen with this is if you hover above the image, you actually get kind of like a preview pop up, which is quite clever. Okay, so we've got the Game Hub, Gmail, Google Plus Help, the internet. We better have a look at the internet, I suppose, because that's pretty important. It's just let's try to see what Matt will sign into that. And at the moment, I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. This is purely running off the 3 SIM that I've got inside there. So that loads pretty quickly. Bearing in mind our home screen has got all this content on it. That's pretty good. So this is, oops, this is an absolutely beautiful device for using for web browsing, because the screen is the screen is absolutely glorious, and obviously you've got all this real estate for viewing lots of nice, rich online content. So web browsing is gorgeous. We've got Latitude Learning Hub, local. We've got Maps, Messaging, Messenger, Music Hub, Music Player, My Files, Navigation, Paper Artist, which again is an S Pen application. We've got the phone. We've got the Play bits and pieces, Readers, S Note, which is what I first showed you with the S Pen, S Planner, which is the calendar. We've got the S Voice, which is I suppose a bit like Google Voice, Samsung Hub settings, Google Talk. We've got the Video Hub, Video Player, Voice Recorder, Voice Search, YouTube. There is a video preloaded on here. I'll just show you this quickly. And it looks absolutely glorious. Absolutely wonderful. So full HD video recording and video playback on the Note 2. So that's just quick. That's just a quick unboxing, a quick run through of its sort of kind of main features. This thing rocks. We will have a full review online at tracyandmatt.co.uk at some point in the near future. In the meantime, see you later. Bye.